Hello, good morning. It's Sunday, it's Father's Day. I'm getting myself ready. I'm going to meet my bridesmaids. We are getting their dresses today, and I'm excited. We had church. I want to say happy Father's Day to all the dads. Anyways, I'm about to do my makeup, and my bridesmaid Robin is going to pick me up, and which I'm glad she is, because this girl has been taken on the role for real. She has been coming through for me and for all of us, and because we're all moms, but this girl has really been a huge help keeping me together, even my thoughts when I'm wrong. Like, I text them all, see y'all at 1, and we're meeting at 3. And so she's like, it's at 3, honey. Please message the group because I don't want anyone to panic. We're going to David's Bridal. One of my bridesmaids is not going to make it, so she's going to, she's out of town. And so she's going to go to David's Bridal where she's at. And then I have another bridesmaid who already has her dress, so we can all still get together because we're going to go out to eat after. But she's still going to go so that she can make sure her dress matches the same color of the David bridal dresses, because she ordered it offline. And then just make it a nice mommy day. I'm excited. The fathers are going to be with the children on Father's Day. They're going to be fathers on Father's Day. Anyways, okay. I'm just giving y'all a little bitty update. And I haven't weighed myself because I know that I've gained some weight back. But I'm going strong and hard coming Monday. And I am going to eat a salad. I'm going to eat something light. We're going to Gloria's in Arlington. So, got to get myself back. I forgot to mention, we have one showing scheduled today. We've had 18 showings of our house from Thursday to today. That's a lot of showings. But we have one today. And so my honey is going to have to leave. It's just for an hour. Okay. What's up, you guys? It's Louisa, and welcome to my channel, The Ever Growing Mommy. This day, I am meeting with my bridesmaids, and right now, I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I'm feeling so confident. I'm actually wearing the waist trainer that I had bought and did a review on my very first YouTube video. Go check it out. It's the very first video. I'm wearing it and I feel so together, so tight, and so confident. It's showing my curves and I'm loving it. I just felt like I wanted to take a little selfies of myself. Now we're at David's Bridal. Sorry, I can't speak. We're at David's Bridal. We're all, well, not me, but my girls are all trying on their dresses, and they're trying on dresses. Let me slow down. I feel anxious. Be anxious for nothing. Okay, thank you, Lord. They are trying on their dresses and on dresses to get the sizes that they need so they can order their dress. I'm really just looking through all the neat things that David Bridal has. These are the garters. I love more an antique look, and that's exactly what I went with. I don't like bling bling. I do like more vintage look, and that's the kind of garter that I went for. We're looking at jewelry, we're getting ideas, and we actually chose pearls for my girls. I also wore pearls. I just feel like pearls are more of a classy look. They're just more my style, and so that's what the look I was going for the whole wedding experience and the wedding party. Now I'm just looking at their clearance area, and they David's Bridal thinks of everything. Like, they think of everything. You can go in there and get all your ideas, and I am sure you can find something similar on Etsy. Like, just that's what I did. I was taking pictures of things that I wanted, and I went and looked to see if I could find it for a cheaper price, because let me tell you, David's Bridal is not cheap, Net, but it's a business, and I'm sure that that's just how things work. Not to say anything bad about them. I loved David's Bridal, and I was very, very content. The prices were just a little bit pricey for me, but I still bought from them. Oh my goodness. That is something that I wish I would have changed. I wish that I would have swallowed my ego and just gone more at a humble, been more humble with the purchases that I made. But you live and learn, and thank God for grace. Okay, I want to go ahead and get into the lessons that I learned in this experience with my bridesmaids. When I asked them to be my bridesmaids, it was complete shock to them. There was no heads up, there was no talking about it, praying about it, none of that. And if you're like me, I had, and I say this very humbly, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but I had a lot of people to choose from. I'm a very much a people person. I love deeply, and I just love people, and I am very friendly, and I have learned in this experience what makes a friend and the level of people and relationships. I would like to share that with y'all. That's something that I just actually remembered. But I have had a long, long time of not really understanding what a real friend is. And I just always thought that, you do things to make people happy. That is what makes a good friend. And that's completely a lie. That's a lie. People pleasing is not a good friendship. It's just not. And I really feel strongly to share this with you because there is a huge misconception of what a friend is. And so, with that being said, at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a couple of tips that I learned recently. Recently, I'm 41 years old and I'm just learning this. So, I want to share this with you because this is something that I feel like a lot of women do not realize, unfortunately, because of the way this world is. Social media, all the celebrities and TV shows and all of that. We just get fed this misconception of what a friend is. But let me tell you, a true friend and the example of a true friend, what I am learning, look at the life of Jesus. He was not a people pleaser. He told the truth, but he loved and he stood his ground. When I heard that for the first time, I thought to myself, wow, that makes so much sense. It's so true. And so at the end of this video, I will share with you those tips. But right now, let me give you some tips on what I would have done different. Number one, I would have wrote down all the options that I had. I would have prayed for them, and I would have asked God, give me discernment, Lord. Lord, I need to know who is the right person for this experience. Talk to me, guide me, give me discernment, and help me, Lord, to speak to them in a way that it's not off guard and put on the spot where they feel obligated to say yes. Okay, so that's step one. You're going to write down their names. Step two, you're going to pray over the names and ask God for guidance and discernment. Step three, I would really consider the lives of these people and think who it would make more sense as far as time and finances to be in the wedding, to be committed to it, and make sure that you run it by them before you actually give them the proposal. So when I say think of their life, do they have kids? Are they married? Do they have a demanding job? all of that needs to be taken into consideration because the truth be told, it's hard giving your time to somebody when you already have a demand of your time at home or at work. And when I say talk it over with them, have a casual conversation. Have a casual conversation, sorry. Have a casual conversation, that's a tongue twister, and just ask them, how would you feel about somebody asking you to be in their wedding? Is that something that you think that you could commit to? Or is that something that you feel like, you would have to pass on? And a lot of people have a hard time being honest with themselves. So make sure that when you ask, you let them know that there is absolutely no hard feelings. You are trying to find the best options, and you want to make sure that you consider their life and their responsibilities that they have. Another tip is you yourself as a bride, you need to really go look at videos, ask people who went through this experience, ask them questions, find out how demanding it is, find out how much stressful it is, and you make that wise decision based upon that wisdom and understanding that you can get from other people who have been through this. And then be real with yourself. That's my other tip. Be real with yourself. Be realistic. Are these things something that you would be able to do for somebody else? If you're not willing to do what you want to be done in your wedding, then maybe kind of make some changes. Maybe make some changes. Don't have bridesmaids, or maybe have one or two. Just see where you can make changes. But that is one of the major regrets that I have, is that I didn't take all this into consideration. I didn't think, would I be able to do this for someone else, or experience this, or give this time to somebody else if I was in their wedding? And then go from there and make your decisions from there. Tip number, I don't know what number we're on. Who's counting? The other tip I have is that I suggest that you plan all the things that you want to do. Make sure you plan it out, because everybody has an opinion and everybody wants to put their 2 cents in. You are the bride, and you need to make sure that you have a clear understanding of what you would like, and stick to it. Stick to it. Stand your ground. Stick to it. If it's not asking of other people, but it's something that you want, stick to what you want, because for most people, you're only getting married one time. And that's what I thought to myself. I'm only having one wedding, and this is it. So I wanted to make sure that I had all the parties, I got all the things, and we did. We had all the parties and some. So I hope that this has helped you. I hope that you're able to take something, even if just one thing, from my advice. I speak more from I don't know how to turn my motherly voice off when I'm giving advice, but I hope that you are able to take away something from this. I'm sharing this with you because these are things that I did not do, and I learned actually had some consequences. I lost some bridesmaids, and I had to change my maid of honor. You know, if I would have really taken these things into consideration, sought advice, I really feel like things would have worked out differently. I would have been less stressed. And if I would have just gone through this experience the way it ended with my daughters as my bridesmaids, I would have saved myself a lot of heartache, because I did get sad. One bridesmaid that I really, really wanted to have this memory with was not able to commit fully. And, you know, I took that to heart, and I would not have had that heartbreak if I would have considered these things and just been real with myself and real with them. But at the end of the day, we're all still friends. I'm still friends with everybody, and it worked out. My daughters, I got the best experience with them, and I think I'm getting emotional. Okay, now that I've taken a breath and calmed myself down, it does make me sad that I didn't do that, but you live and learn. And so I hope that this can save you some heartaches and help you make your best decisions on who your bridesmaids are. At the end of the day, I have no regrets on how it ended. It's just the experience was something that needed to be had because there was a deeper meaning behind it all. And that was just something that it really had to happen. It had to happen that way because there was a lot for me to learn from it. And so that's what I want to share with you now. Remember when I said, look at the life of Jesus. If you want to know what a true friend is, look at the life of Jesus. Jesus had level of friends also. So let me read this to you. Jesus had 4 categories of friendships, people he did life with. Let's learn from our perfect teacher and do the same. Jesus' casual friends were interested in his interests. His close friends were committed to his goals, but his intimate friends were after his heart. The presence or absence of commitment is the main way to distinguish between levels of friendship. Let these 4 categories and their breakdown be a guide for you as you intentionally build friendships God's way. Category number 1 is acquaintance. These friends knew Jesus by sight but had little contact. This level of closeness is based on occasional contact with someone, and its foundation is very basic and general knowledge of each other, if that. Casual friend. These friends followed Jesus or attached themselves to his ministry, but were not close enough to know his heart. This level of closeness is based on common interests, activities, or concerns, and carries little or no commitment. The ebb and flow of life takes them in and out of your life. Wow. Close friends. For Jesus, this was his 12 disciples, Mary, Martha, and Lazarus. This type of friendship is based upon mutual openness, gentle correction, and shared values. This level of closeness is categorized by their commitment to the long term. Intimate friends or best friends. For Jesus, of the 12 disciples, 3 were his intimate friends, Peter, James, and John. This level of closeness carries with it the mutual responsibility of open honesty, vulnerability, and being committed to development of each other's character. They share the same vision and life goals and are walking in the same direction. Wow. When I heard this, my mind was blown away. I was like, an aha moment just happened for me, and I am forever grateful for this knowledge. I hope that this helps you. I really hope this helps you because this is golden, and I will always be grateful for the lessons that I'm having to learn. And I hope that you can see your lessons that way also. All right, y'all, we are coming up to the end of this video. I want to thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much. I welcome you to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more videos and content like this one. In my next upcoming videos, I will be sharing our engagement photos. I will also be sharing the decorator experience with an actual real life decorator. I will be sharing my cake tasting, our catering experience tasting, and how I made our save the dates. I will also have a little haul with that. And then where I got our wedding invitations from. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you in my next video.